say thank you to Brian, or I should say Representative Sims, my brother Bill and Kevin. Representative Sims, who not only is a good friend, but is a pioneer in this city as the first openly gay legislator elected in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Let's hear it for Brian again. My brother Bill, did he say nice things about me? Because I know there's a lot of stuff.
Yes, he did, Paul.
Thanks, John. I know there's a lot of stuff he could have said. So I hope it came off okay. Thank you, brother. And my other brother's here. Where is he? Glenn? Yeah. With his wife and 3 kids. And then thank you to Kevin Parker. Where'd you go, Kev? There you are. You know, when we brought him into the Reading Terminal Market, we got the best soul food in the city. And that's just not me talking. That's all the people who came up to me in the months and years since Kevin moved in, thanking us for bringing Kevin Parker into the Reading Terminal Market. So thank you, Kevin, for all you've done. Let me thank you all for braving the cold tonight and coming out to be part of this event with me and everyone else here. I really appreciate it. Because I am here to announce that I am running for Philadelphia City Council at large. Thank you. I got to tell you, it fills my heart to see a crowd like this, full of family and friends that I've known forever, as well as so many new faces that I look forward to getting to know. But I am humbled especially by one thing, because none of you are here just for me. No. You are here because, like me, you believe in this great city of Philadelphia, and you believe in the even greater city that it can become. You believe in this city where just down the street in 1776, a group of rebels, activists, scholars, and dreamers put everything they had on the line for the great experiment that we call the American democracy. They introduced the world to principles that still guide us today. All of us, no matter our background, do better with the government for the people, of the people, and by the people, all of the people.
Well said, Paul. Well said.
Back at our nation's founding, in that revolutionary time, Thomas Paine said, "We have it in our power to begin the world anew." I believe we have it in our power today to renew the promise, the potential, and the prominence of the city of Philadelphia. If everyone in this room joins with friends, family, and neighbors across this great city to harness that power, we will together write many more exciting new chapters for the city of Philadelphia. I am the son of German immigrants, grandson, I should say, of German immigrants, and the son of a salesman and a church secretary. How I wish my mom and dad could have been here tonight. As a kid growing up in Burholm in Northeast Philly, it made me proud to pore over the baseball standings in the paper every day and see Philadelphia up there with New York and Chicago, Montreal, Pittsburgh, St. Louis. I knew even then that our city was world class, and I yearned to get to know her better. As a kid, I spent a lot of time in Burholm Park, part of the great Fairmount Park system, as my great friend Steve Robinson, who's here tonight, can attest. We spent a lot of time getting into a lot of trouble in that park. But one of my favorite things to do there was to climb up to the top of the hill and stand on the wide porch of the old mansion in that park, craning for a view of the city's iconic and ever-changing skyline. I wanted to be part of my city. I'm also a proud graduate of Northeast High School, where kids from all walks of life and backgrounds had the opportunity to receive a great public education. My lifelong love of learning then took me to Penn State University, another great public institution, where I studied economics and business. Later, in the early 1990s, I helped to launch the Center City District, and what a great honor it was to be part of that organization. We worked with neighborhood businesses and property owners to transform downtown Philadelphia from a place no one wanted to be to a place where everyone wants to go. A vibrant, bustling center of commerce and innovation for all. I went in to do much the same thing in University City. Every day I got up and I went to work, finding ways to bring the historic communities of West Philadelphia together with institutions like Penn and Drexel and the Science Center and CHOP and the University of the Sciences. And together we strove for cleaner, safer, and more prosperous neighborhoods. And until a couple of weeks ago, I worked right across the street managing the Reading Terminal Market.
Yes, sir.
And I'm so proud to have spent the last 13 years working with the best merchants in the city, an outstanding board of directors, and the greatest staff to make this landmark one of the great public spaces of America and a model for public markets across the nation. Creating growth and producing results. This has been the theme of my life's work, and it will be the theme of my campaign for Philadelphia City Council. Just as in Center City and University City, when I got to Reading Terminal Market, it had all the ingredients to thrive, but somehow a sense of stagnation had stalled it. So at the market, I worked with small business owners. Many of you are here tonight, and I thank you for being here after your long day, and employees from all backgrounds and nationalities. Together, we created an amazing experience for the 6 million visitors who pass through the doors every single year. That triumph of cooperation gives me even more optimism for Philadelphia's future. And this is an optimism that I know you all share. That is why tonight, just across the street from the Reading Terminal Market, I stand before you to announce my candidacy for Philadelphia City Council at large. Our city, deservedly, is an international destination known for its great history. But I believe we have the opportunity to make it an even more attractive destination for what our city can yet become. After shrinking in population for nearly 50 years, Philadelphia is growing again. Development is taking off. Neighborhoods are being revitalized, from Port Richmond to Point Breeze, Brewery Town to Mantua, down to Pensport and beyond. Often driven by young people who crave walkable, transit-oriented communities and the diversity and excitement of urban living. Cranes dot our city's skyline. Our housing market is getting stronger. Our hospitality industry is thriving, with new restaurants opening nearly every week in neighborhoods sometimes that were underserved just a few short years ago. New hotel projects are being proposed on seemingly every other corner. So many good things are happening in our city. But in order to take our city to the next level, we need a new generation of leaders who understand the city's hunger for continued transformation. We need a government that is welcoming to small business, and that encourages job creation. But at the same time, we must remember the people and communities who sometimes get left behind, even as our expanding Center City does well. We need to find better ways to help the city's homeless and to help those whose lives are being destroyed by drug and alcohol addiction. Statistics are telling us that we've made great progress in reducing violent crime in this city. But statistics mean little in neighborhoods where the actual experience of residents is one of fear and disconnectedness from their community and concern about adequate public safety resources. Let's empower residents of all neighborhoods by increasing community policing, working for more productive relationships with our police force and civic organizations. I am able to stand before you tonight in part because this city invested in my future with a quality, free public education. Every child, no matter their neighborhood, background, or family income, deserves a world-class education that will prepare them to not just survive, but to thrive in the global economy.
That's right.
Thank you to my public school teacher brother Bill for that remark. I'm with you on that, brother. So let's work with our new governor, Tom Wolf, our next mayor, and state lawmakers like Representative Sims. Together, let's fix this state's broken school funding formula. Let's make sure all parents have a voice in our schools. And let's push for increased accountability and local control over our public education system. At the same time, let's adopt a long-term strategy for economic development and job creation in this city, with the goal of reducing poverty and spreading opportunity and prosperity across this city. A robust and growing tax base is, after all, the only way that we can afford the many services that citizens rightly expect from their government, such as excellent schools, libraries, police and fire protection, parks and recreation, and clean and safe streets. I will use my lifetime of experience in creating jobs and working with people and communities to position Philadelphia to build on its status as a world-class city. On Sunday, I saw the film Selma, an incredibly moving account of the hard-won civil rights gains of the 1960s. But we are reminded today that even 50 years later, the struggles of people who were part of marginalized and minority groups have not ended. Even 50 years later, they have not ended. In areas of healthcare, housing, education, and economic opportunity, we still have so much more work to do. But the fact that I can stand here as a gay man and launch a campaign for public office in the nation's 5th largest city in front of such a diverse and supportive crowd is a testament to how far we've come. My thanks to pioneers such as Barbara Giddings, Frank Kameny, Kayla Husen, Harvey Milk, Mark Siegel, Malcolm Lazen, and Representative Sims, and so many others too numerous to name, for helping to pave the way. So folks, this campaign is about us. It's about what we can do together. I will need your time, your energy, and your advice to push us forward when we're doing right and to let us know when we're not. Let's restore our sense of common purpose and make Philadelphia the place we all want and deserve it to be. Thank you to my friends, my family, brothers Bill and Glenn, and their spouses and children. To my partner David, where is David? David Oddie, my partner of 20 years this March. And the dozens of colleagues in attendance here tonight. I want to say thank you also to the management and staff of Fieldhouse for their incredible hospitality. And most of all, thanks to all of you for being here and joining me as I begin this journey. Let's get to work and let's launch a new era of growth and opportunity in Philadelphia for every person and every family that proudly calls this city their home. Thank you all. Welcome.